Hi everyone, in this Valiant Force 2 beta video, I would like to try and explain how the aura system works in this game. So the tutorial itself has some insight on this aura system, and you talk about how a squad can be formed with all these arrows pointing out. Yeah, and it can be quite complex. So yeah, I'm gonna try to explain the basic and then some advanced things that you can do with this aura system. But first, let's jump into where you can actually read about this the aura guide and things like that. Okay, so if you press guide and you go to guidebook and you go down to squad sets, yeah, and you see here formation. Okay, you go to formation advanced. This is the part where you can actually read about what is the aura system about. Okay, so there is some things like, or there are some terms that they use like aura bearings, link units. So basically, create a powerful aura interactions with a well-planned formation, and yeah, it will help you win the battles. Okay, then what is a combo, etc. Okay, so all these are very technical terms, and it is perhaps not easy even by reading to understand what is happening. So in this video, I try to show you some basics and then some advanced setup that you can do with this aura system and how it can help improve your game and help you win against some of the more difficult battles. Yup, so let's go to the next part. In this segment, I will look at some of the aura terminologies that the game uses to describe their system. Now, it's not necessary to know these terminologies because in the later part of the video, I don't really go into the terminologies themselves because I recorded the combat section actually earlier before I discovered this, but I think it would be just a good knowledge to know what some of the things that they are mentioning, and actually it's in the guide that you can see. So just now I mentioned that the guide part, I went to the formation part. So basically at the hero section, and if you go down and scroll down this part under heroes tab, if you scroll down to aura skills, you actually will see that they explain what is aura and what is all these terminologies, and there are like 12 pages to read. Just want to say that the pictures that they have does not really match what they are trying to describe, so that's why I'm using my own deck of slides to explain this. Yeah, so basically, let's say I have these two units set up in this way. So what are some of the terminologies used? So this arrow over here is actually being called aura bearing. Okay, so when you see the word aura bearing, it means it's just the name of the arrow. Okay, and it's colored. Okay, and its color is lighted. That means that a unit is linked to it. So this unit over here, this lady over here, is called a link unit. So this link unit she will be the one receiving the aura. And you see this on this guy's icon, top right hand corner of his portrait, there's an icon. This icon is a trigger icon. So the trigger icon tells us how the aura is activated. So example, in this case, this aura is activated when this unit uses an active skill. Okay, so all this later in the combat section, I will explain a bit in more detail, but just to highlight some of the terminologies first. Now, when the color of the aura bearing, okay, which is the arrow, matches this trigger icon. So you can see that in this case, the two arrows matches the trigger icon of the link units. Okay, what you get here is a combo. Okay, and this is indicated by a line joining the two units. So this is a combo lines. I just call it combo lines. There's no name for it. Okay, so there are two combo lines here, and later in the combat part, I'll explain what does this do. Okay, but just note that this is when a combo is established. Next, let us look at the trigger icons and what are the conditions in which will cause the aura to be activated for each different icon. So for the first icon, the pin icon, this icon will represent that the aura is activated when the unit uses an active skill. And the next one, the one with the heart, green icon. So this aura is activated when the unit is healed. So later you'll see some examples of this. And The third one, okay, from at the bottom, with the sword, okay, this means that the aura is activated when the unit performs an attack. Okay, this will trigger the link units to do some other actions. And the orange one it looks like a shield that's been cut. So this aura is actually activated when the unit is being hit by an attack or skill. So in the guide in the game, it says that even if the unit receives 0 damage from the attack or skill, this aura will be activated. So the white icon here with an arrow pointing up, this means that the aura is activated when the unit receives a buff. And the last one, the black arrow pointing down, this is an aura that's activated when the unit applies a debuff. Yeah, so in the next segment, I will look at some examples, in-game examples in the combat. Yeah. For some very basic things, okay, I have just 2 characters over here, and this is Asteria and this is Kazane. So of course you will set out with more characters, but just to show you how simple it is, okay, we have Asteria here with 2 arrows, one up and one to the left. Now the up arrow is pointing towards Kazane. So basically her aura effect is this. Okay, let's click and see what it says. So basically when she attacks, she has a 72% chance to trigger this skill effect, which heals the unit that is linked to her, which in this case is Kazane. So if I place let's say someone else, okay, let's place Elise here. So if Elise is in this battle, she will get healed as well. Okay, so notice that the arrow lead up, okay, the lead up arrow shows that there is a link, okay, between the characters, and these are link units. Okay, so Kazane and Elise are known as link units. Okay, so I'm going to just start the battle and show you what happened. Okay, so yeah, basically this aura formation, your squad formation, you do not need the character to be next to each other for this aura to trigger. Okay, so they can be far apart. As long as in the formation they are linked, okay, you should see the trigger effect. So basically when she attacks, okay, she will actually cause, okay, these are just her skill passive. Okay, so you can see now Asteria is healing both Kazane and Elise. Okay, and when that aura effect went off, you'll see Asteria's healing aura. Okay, that was the word that was being put there, and then there is some trigger that's happening. It will be indicated. Okay, so you can also see that when I select Asteria, okay, the link units are displayed at the bottom left. Okay, showing that Elise and what you call that, Kazane, they are linked. Okay, so they are supposed to get healed if, okay, provided there's only a 72% chance that they go get healed when this unit attacks. Okay, you can read here. Okay, hope you can see my cursor. Yeah, and that's the basic part. So basically, link units are just units that are the arrow is pointing at. So you don't need that color bar, the combo bar, to come out. Yeah, so the next part I'm going to look at, talk about what is the aura combo. In this section, we're going to look at how do we form a combo. So a combo is formed when this arrow over here matches the color of the unit. Okay, the top right hand corner, you see this color over here. In this case, this is black or dark gray. Okay, if it matches, then there is going to be a combo bar. So let me show you how it looks like. Yeah, so in this case, the arrow from Kazane is now, it matches the color of the, Asteria. So there is a green color arrow bar. Okay, just not green. Okay, I think it's called teal. Yeah, that now forms a combo. So you can click on this I button to see what is the combo like. So what is the so what is the difference between combo and just linking unit? So a combo is a two-way thing. Okay, so basically, let's look at Kazane's aura first. Okay, there's a 57% chance when this unit inflict a debuff to trigger all units. Okay, sorry, let's just click this. Yeah, 57% chance when Kazane inflicts a debuff to trigger an unit to attack an enemy unit within range. So let's look at once again. Sorry, let's look at Asteria's aura again. So when she attacks, she can heal, okay, the unit that is linked to her. So you can see it's two-way. So basically, the starter of the combo will have to be Kazane. So she has to inflict a debuff first, and then this will cause her to attack. And if she attacks, then there's a chance for her to trigger Kazane's to heal Kazane. Yeah. So let's go to the battle and let's take a look. Okay. Okay, so let me just place her here, and yeah, so basically Kazane's passive already allow her to debuff when she attacks. So okay, so she's debuffing the enemy, and you can see this arrow is the combo arrow. Okay, so now yeah, so now she gets healed. Okay, so I know it's a bit too fast, but what just happened was Kazane debuffed the enemy, which actually trigger the Asteria to attack. And when Asteria attack, there's a 72% chance that it will cause the link unit, which is Kazane, to heal. Okay, to heal the link unit. So yeah, that's how a combo works. Okay, so with this in mind, these are the basics of the aura system. So you want to form a team where there is a lot of this combo linkage. Yeah. So yeah, so in the next section we'll look at that. Now I'm going to show you how my team looks like and how the combo will go off. And basically, if you are still not very sure what is happening, okay, with all the terminologies and all that, just know that the more these bars are lit up, the better. Okay, so it's going to be very difficult to explain what is going to happen for each of them. You can click I to look at what are the possible effects that can take place, what are the possible combos. Yeah. So TLDR, right? If you're forming a squad, okay, for beginners, right, try to get as many bars lit up as possible, because this will lead to a lot of combo chains, which actually will give you AP that allows you to trigger your orange card. But of course, there is the system is deeper than that. Okay, there's a lot more things going on, which will like decide how you want to configure your orange card. Yeah. So in my case, my team doesn't have any healer, because basically Asteria's healing aura can help heal up my team, and Ultima here has her active skill can do some healing as well. And all my orange cards are actually two of them are healer cards, so if my HP gets low, I can heal. Yeah. So okay, let's jump straight into battle to look at how the battle would look like. Okay, so normally I get Shizu off first because yeah, so that she is positioned in such a way that later Asteria is likely to trigger her. Okay, let me use her to attack first and see whether is there going to be any trigger. So GTP buff the enemy, and yeah, it's trigger Kazane to attack. Okay, and now it triggers a healing for on both Vincent. Okay, yeah, and Vincent when healed will cause the Asteria to attack. Okay, so you can see I can't keep up already. Okay, so basically a well-formed combo link like this in your formation will lead to this type of situation where there's going to be a lot of triggers going on. Yeah, it can be quite draggy, but now that you have done this, you can see that I have gained 12 AP with just 2 moves. Okay, yeah, and I haven't even really used my skills. Okay, so if Now I can clear this part maybe with a simple skill. Sorry, let's go this way. Yeah. Not enough. Okay, not bad. Okay, so yeah, and things like this, okay, will help you clear the content better. So it's good to form a team, okay, that can trigger off each other. Okay, it will make the content a lot more easier and make some of the boss fight, yeah, manageable. Okay, manageable. Okay, so yeah, so the next segment maybe I'll show you another squad. Here I have another team which also have all the aura linkage, okay, and yeah, it has a decent amount of combos going on, and in this case, this team doesn't really attack the enemy while the aura triggers are going on. They just buff and heal themselves up. Yeah, so yeah, let's just see what how it works. Okay, so yeah, just for showcasing, this team is not leveled at all, so it's not something that I'm using currently. Okay. Okay, so you can see the trigger already going on at the start of turn, even without me doing any action. Okay, this is because of Olina's aura, okay, which will basically trigger when she received a buff. So let's just take a look. Yeah, so 43% chance when this unit is granted a buff, it will trigger the aura that goes off just now. Okay, so well, 43% chance, of course, is pretty low, but because of her mage job skill, she has a passive. Her mage job has a passive that actually grants her attack up. When her, if I'm not wrong, it grants her attack up at the start of the turn. I cannot remember exactly. Let's just take a look. Okay, yeah, this passive over here. No, this one. Yeah, yeah, so 100% chance at the start of this round, okay, if the HP is above 80%, you will grant boost, okay, that means increase in attack, and because she has a buff now, okay, there's a 43% chance she will trigger heals across the other units, which then trigger all their other auras and effect. Okay, so right off the bat, okay, at the start of the turn, I have already gained 10 AP. Okay, that's pretty lucky because it's only a 43% chance. Yeah, but 10 AP, if I have some orange cards that can really help in my battle, okay, like currently this team has no tank, I can cast Protect, okay, on the team first. Yeah. And now I can reduce damage, okay, through this. So basically, with the help of the aura system and the orange card, we can have teams that deviate from the normal trinity. Like you don't really exactly need a healer, tank, and a DPS. You can have all DPS, you can have all healer, maybe, I don't know, maybe all tank. Okay, I mean, it's open for experimentation, yeah, in this case. So that is how versatile the system is supposed to be, but of course this is just the beta test and I do not have enough units to justify my claim, but I can see the design direction to be in that way. Yeah, and that's all for the showcase for now. So let's wait for the official release to really tell how versatile and how good this system is. But I hope that this simple tutorial can like help you gain a little understanding, because I know the aura system is pretty complex, and yeah, many people are in the Discord saying how does all this work. The tutorial can't explain it that well, so I think in the end they need to rely on some content creator to come up with a better way to explain it and showcase how does it work. Yeah, but for a start, just want to try this out and see, yeah, if it helps you in your adventure. Yeah, so yeah, let's wait for the official release or the next open beta, etc. Yeah, so yeah, and unfortunately, I can only do this during the last 2 days of the beta because of the constant crashes and my work schedule. Yeah, but maybe it is still useful when the game is released. Who knows? Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching and yeah, hopefully I will make more videos in the future.